You think they're gonna spend the resource to track down me?
Yeah. Have you seen ICE? They fucking hate illegals.
But I'm legal.
Yeah, but we'll tell them that you're not.
Alright.
Yeah, so sweet. Keon gets to be on an episode of the podcast. As best we can right now.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
What's up?
What's up?
All right, speaking of, though, welcome back. It's week 5.
Yes, sir.
Episode 5 coming out soon.
Episode 5.
We have, we're 2 episodes released now. Or I guess technically 1 episode in 2 parts released. But yeah, we're making it happen.
Episode 5.
Yeah.
Big old 5.
5th week of this.
I only see 1 episode on YouTube.
You know, because that's how recording and editing and releasing works.
Mm-hmm.
So, as y'all can hear, we have a special guest joining with us remotely. It is our boy, our friend, our Chinese compadre. Goes by Fresh Qiwi, also known as Keon. Say hi, Keon.
Hello, this is the Qiwi, the yellow one.
He can say that. He can say that.
Yeah.
Not the green one, the yellow one.
That's fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough. That
They do exist. I'm not just making stuff up.
You're not
Wait,
spoiled.
there's yellow kiwis?
Yeah, there's yellow kiwis.
Alright.
They're sweeter too.
We need to look this up now.
I mean, I know that you're sweeter, but
That's the whole point. That's the whole thing.
Anywho. So,
Sweet the whole time.
golden kiwi.
golden
The
kiwi.
golden kiwi.
Oh, not just
Melanac
yellow.
Kiwi is a variety of kiwi fruit developed by the company Zespiri International Ltd. The yellow kiwi is a different species, but the same genus as the green one.
Wait, how many bad words can I say?
All of them
Sir.
except slurs.
All right.
This is not considered a child-friendly podcast, but what you say and what gets you beat up in real life is on you, bud.
All right. Just looking at your post,
Yeah.
someone with your cover photo.
Oh,
Yeah.
So good.
we gotta give some background on that.
Oh yeah, I would throw that up here.
That's good.
This dude has been waiting. What was it, like 5-6 years ago? I did that.
I think so.
He got me back for a Facebook profile picture prank
Oh,
from
okay.
years ago. Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh man, he got me.
You were probably there in the room when Rueben did that, Keon. Now that I think
It's
of
very
it.
likely.
God, this is so good.
Yeah.
I wasn't born yet.
You're too young to remember.
Still in the womb.
Oh man. So yeah, he got me back good on that. Not just the profile pic, but also the cover photo. So fair enough.
Had to do it.
We have reignited this war, so that's okay. Anywho, why do we have a special guest today? Because
We're gonna make fun of him mercilessly.
yes,
What'd you say?
nothing. So Keon is joining us right now because he was super lovely, and he sent us a Christmas gift. We kind of opened it already.
Kind of.
We haven't eaten anything. We haven't pulled anything out yet. But I do want to read this super sweet note.
It's very well.
Oh, you opened it already?
Yeah, we did open it. We read the note. We looked through some of the stuff, but we haven't pulled any of it out yet.
I was really high when you opened this.
This is true. You were high?
Something was going on with me. I remember you opening it up and being like, I can't really pay attention to what's going on right now.
That's fair. You're really tired. So, that's right. Hello, my brothers.
Reading comics.
Merry Christmas or Happy New Year or Spring Break, whenever the package arrives. I've got some snacks for y'all to try. Try them and let me know if y'all like them or not. In return, no return anyway. Now, you might say this when you see a bag of rice in this box. This nigga really sent us a bag of raw rice. What the fuck? Yes, I did. Premium rice, my dudes. No refund on that for sure. Yes, you can pour sugar, puke, in it.
Hey, okay, it's sugar, milk, and butter. It's rice cereal, and it's delicious. Okay, it's like roast.
A little bit too far.
It's like a
Only
roast
sugar.
con
Nah,
leche.
bro, you should have some arroz con leche.
Arroz con leche. It's so.
It's pretty good. I gotta agree with him on this one. Happy holiday.
En los de leche.
Arroz con leche.
Rice with milk.
Yeah,
It's
rice with
Spanish for rice with milk, essentially.
Rice, milk.
That's a different.
That's a different
That's
thing.
a different thing.
It's
but-
rice with milk. Arroz, ARROZ, con leche, LECHE. If you type that in, you'll know what we're talking about.
Because rice milk is just.
They look like
just rice
white
water.
mac and cheese.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, your yellow brother. P.S. Also, the reason I didn't get like a legit Christmas card is because I'm lazy. It's a 10-minute drive. I forgot to grab it the other day, and I refused to make the extra trip. Y'all ain't worth the gas money.
Fair.
XO. Thanks, Keon.
You know,
So, yeah, we brought him on today. We brought him on a call today coming from somewhere on the East Coast.
I think there's something else on the back too.
That's what I just read.
Yeah.
Oh, that was on the back? Oh, okay.
Was there supposed to be more?
No, that's it. You might notice that there's only 2 hearts in there.
I noticed.
And there's 3 of you.
This is true.
Wait.
Who do you
is
hate?
it for?
Wait, we know who he is. We know who he is.
Dang, Kenton, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Dang.
Dang.
Bro.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
That's fair.
I'm very appreciative for our friendship.
It was nice.
But Keon only had 2 hearts, and they're obviously going to you guys. So
Clearly, so you have been voted off the island.
yeah, sorry guys.
yeah.
This is where I leave the podcast.
Yeah.
Your cab is outside waiting for you.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Now you're making a Bachelor reference.
The only person in the house who did not care about The Bachelor at all while it was airing. Okay. What do we got here? So, is there something you would prefer that... Actually,
Yeah.
he actually sent us rice.
Elephant
He
in the
actually
room.
sent us rice.
And not just
I
like.
did. You think I was joking?
No, actually.
but it's in a Ziploc,
Which seems disrespectful, to be real.
It's super disrespectful.
like, where's the premium wrapping
For
for
the
this
person
premium
who's like-
rice?
For the person who...
You don't have. It's too big.
There's
I didn't know if you
rice
guys
in
would
a
like this
bag.
type of rice.
We would love this rice. Maybe, I don't know.
Don't try it right now.
We got a rice cooker, by the way. Did you know that?
I did. I got a Zerushi.
That's why I gave y'all the premium one, so you guys can stop eating that rice from Walmart called Uncle Sam's rice.
We don't eat that. We've been eating like proper... Keon,
What?
Fluffy just put a raw piece of rice in his mouth.
Can I take that heart? Can I take his heart?
Dominic just literally took some raw pieces of rice.
I took a single raw grain
Was it
of
just
rice.
raw grain?
And
You ate it?
Yes.
Ugh.
All right. So that
It's
was
like
the rice.
putting a piece of sand in your mouth.
You know,
Honestly.
that's pretty much exactly what it's like.
All right. So this is basically like a boxu box. This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Snacks.
good shit's down in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute.
Really good shit's
Wait
down
a
there.
minute. We got to open it one at a time.
I know.
One at a
Give me
time.
I can't see shit, alright? Don't spoil it for me.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
right. Sorry. So let's start with the Lays.
So here we have some Lay's.
Prawn.
What
Okay, that's mildly racist.
Chicken?
What is? Are these? Hold on. Wait a minute. Are these chicken wing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Wait.
extra. Oh, never mind.
Is
You
that
say whatever the fuck
racist?
you want to say.
Is that racist?
You say whatever you want to say. Oh man,
Bruh, these probably fire though, honestly.
they honestly look like they'll be delicious.
They're pretty good.
Open them up. We're gonna go and try them.
We gonna try them.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Oh, we're gonna eat these bad boys tonight.
Did this just turn into a mukbang?
Do not make me review.
Alright. We're gonna... Open this up. Ooh, get that whiff.
Is it recording currently?
It's not recording. We could record it.
Oh, do you want to just take pictures?
But yeah, no, let's just Google Translate.
Oh, is that what that's for?
Lay's Big Wave potato chips. Nice.
Big Wave. Does it?
Is there a flavor? Grilled chicken fun. Grilled chicken fun?
What?
Oh, no. Crispy grilled chicken wings flavor.
Crispy grilled.
Yeah, crispy grilled chicken wings flavor.
Interesting.
Where did the word fun come from?
Context.
Fair enough.
Smell that.
Eat it.
Could do screen recording if we wanted to.
We really could. Why does it smell like... It smells like fucking like... Yeah, it smells... The chicken is in there.
So it's got like ginger. I'm getting just a little bit. It's got celery, onion.
Oh.
Sensation.
I thought you were...
It's got everything. It's got everything but chicken.
Right?
It really does smell like poultry seasoning. I don't
It
know why
does,
I
but I
said
get
ginger. It does not say ginger. It
was gonna
doesn't
say.
smell like ginger.
It hits me with like honey or something.
I cry.
You say wheat?
Honey.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
that's
tastes like chicken broth.
it tastes like chicken broth.
yeah.
That's really good.
That is good.
All right, so thanks for this bag.
Yeah, I dig that. No, wait a minute now.
We'll get to it all. No worries.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so greasy.
But honestly,
That's so good.
all right,
Very good.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
What we got next?
That's it.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with that big
Honestly,
time.
that's really good. Man, working with Dominic and traveling to like different countries and shit. When I went to Canada, like just like out in Canada,
Just keep this.
the flavor of the flavor of stuff you get, taste. That's all it says. Authentic taste.
Interesting.
Is there no other?
Chicken wings? Definitely not.
No, we're looking at we're trying to look at the bag.
So this is a little. They look like tiny mini like Pocky sticks or
That
something.
Oh,
don't look like pocket at all.
Flavor oil.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one with the cat on the
In a
front.
bag. In a bag.
I think it's prawn. It's prawn flavor.
With like the shrimp on it. I don't know how well
Shrimp
y'all
on
can
it.
see this, but
Probably not very well.
no.
We'll get pictures later.
Yeah.
Say the Pocky.
It's
Wait a
the
minute.
potato sticks where there's like a cat on the front and there's like a shrimp next to it. I'm assuming these are shrimp flavored.
The fuck? I don't remember it.
Let me.
I want to say, are we able
Oh,
to?
the right box?
There we go.
I'm gonna show them on the camera. We could
I
ask
would
the
say if we
Chinese
show
dude
Keon,
what it is.
No.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
what is
yeah.
it?
Do you not know what it is?
These are like potato chips, but shaped into fries. Tiny
potato
little
fries.
fries.
Potato fries.
Okay.
We know what those be.
So fries.
Pretty much fries.
Not even
seen
potato
as a
fries.
snack.
It's just fries.
They're
Right.
pretty good. They're like
Yeah, those are those are just called fries, aren't they? All right, let's try them. Cause I love prawn chips. This is gonna be like the weirdest fucking episode we've done.
It is.
This is yeah.
Yeah.
Just in the sake of like this is a setup that we have not practiced or tried at all.
Yeah.
Those are tiny. Tiny.
Jesus.
Yep.
Jesus is
like-
not tiny.
Snacks.
Jesus is bigger than the whole world.
That's
Okay.
It's more like a cracker.
Yeah, write down what you guys like, what you don't like. Give them the regular rating.
We'll let you know.
Maybe next time we'll send them in packages.
Yeah.
This tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
Like air.
It's kind of like
You said it tastes like air.
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Did it taste like nothing?
it's kind of like eating. Mildly.
You don't taste
flavored.
anything from that?
Not strongly. It's a little sweet. It's a little savory. Mostly, you just get like the flavor of the bread, like the bread.
Right.
You want to know what I'm getting from this? I'm getting communion cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The communion wafer.
Mm-hmm.
The more I sit with it, the more I like it.
Yeah,
And that's exactly how the communion wafer is.
The more I taste it, the more the body first I get.
Yeah.
And the more satisfied I am.
That's fair.
Huh.
That's fair.
I can dig it.
And running and running, running and running.
Running.
Oh.
Whatever.
Hell? Yeah, what these?
Let's risk it.
What they?
These are fish.
Oh.
Just
Tiny little fishes.
Are there any differences between the color? Are they all the same?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the red one is spicy.
Sweet.
it's just raw fish.
I think I'm assuming
No, it's not raw fish. It's
Spicy
like a
one,
fish jerky.
I like spicy. You get the
What's the purple one?
I don't remember. It's one of the flavors.
Fair enough.
Either
one of
barbecue,
them.
spicy, and then Cajun.
I get purple barbecue.
Yeah, I can smell it. Ooh.
Oh shit! How do you open these?
If you turn it over at the bottom, it tears pretty well along the little. Look it over.
Wow.
So if you like tear it about
Oh,
right there,
here?
it tears pretty well.
Oh, okay. Nifty.
You're nifty.
Oh, thanks, baby.
You nifty son of a bitch.
You nifty son of a bitch.
That smells
Ooh.
fishy.
This reminds me, I have some anchovies upstairs I want to eat.
I have like sardines.
Sardines, not anchovies.
They're from like. Sorry, I should check these versions out.
Brave.
See.
I don't care.
Woo, that is spicy.
I
Nice.
fuck with these in a big.
I fucks with that.
Yeah. Hold on.
Which one's this?
I don't know.
This might be much for you.
Ken, do you know what kind of fish is in
That
here?
one, my bad.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Keon, what's the kind of what are those?
That is legitimately got some spice to it.
I got some kick. Yeah.
What's
That has no kicks.
Yeah, no, this one right here.
Oh
Ooh.
shit!
It's like a
You're
forest.
coughing?
Keon, what kind of fish are these?
fuck do I know? I don't actually know. They just say the name of it is small fish.
Like that's the brand or something?
Yeah, like they're like I think fish babies. They might not be. I don't think they're like legit fish.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe made out of flour or something.
No, this is fish.
This feels like fish.
Or
So,
it could
like-
be that fish that's mushed into like
I think this is
a
just.
floss.
I think this is.
I think it's just
really
dried
small.
fish.
This is definitely real fish. I mean, you can see.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh damn! That was colored correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you non-spicy eater.
He's been getting better.
I've been getting better though. I'm proud of myself for how
Mostly
far
because
I've
you're
come.
cooking.
Yeah. The spice. These ones, I fuck with these. I like
Oh my
these.
God, I fuck with all these.
We'll
Yeah,
finish
not
these
bad.
off. We'll finish these off in a sec here.
So that is different.
That is
For
very
sure.
different.
But it is
Really good. You know what it
We
reminds me
take
of?
spicy serious.
Yeah. It reminds me of I've had the squid jerky or I want to say the squid jerky or whatever the jerky was. Is really good. It is something you only really get in like Asian markets.
Mm-hmm.
Very chewy. All right. I see 3 phallus looking things.
They look like sausages.
They really do. They look like pickled sausage.
They are.
Are they?
All right. So
Ooh.
there's two ways to eat them. You can eat them raw, or
Yeah.
you can like deep fry them.
Ooh.
I might have to try that.
So we try one now,
All right.
Okay.
We'll try one now.
and then the rest are for what we decide to do later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we deep fry them
Because
later.
I am down to try deep frying.
Is it easy to open, or should I go grab
You
some
can like
scissors?
cut them
I was gonna say-
like flower shape or something,
I got a knife around here
and
somewhere.
then they look nice. Let me show you. Let me send y'all a pig.
Okie dokie.
I can get scissors.
BRB.
All right. Who's faster, Kenton or Fluff's teeth?
Or are you using your teeth? Oh, it's over.
Fat, quickly.
I want to see Buck use his teeth.
You can see that later, baby. Got the metal bit off, but that has not been. Ooh.
Alright, I'm
Don't run with
where do I-
scissors, kids.
Yeah,
And
just
like-
go to the Discord.
Yeah,
I'll
you
grab
can like
it.
do like a cut space, and then when they fry, they kind of open up like flowers.
But I haven't even tried that yet.
So,
Oh, yeah.
just so
Get
that the
your phone.
more areas are
People.
cover. You know,
Did you send it to
fried.
me or did you send it to the group, Keon?
I sent it to you.
Okay.
Whatever this code is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never
you.
mind. Okay, I'll get it pulled up right quick.
Only you, baby.
Thank you, baby.
Only you. Alright, I'm just gonna take a
Only you.
and then you're gonna have to deal with it. This is I'm amiable.
Okay, okay.
Oh fuck.
Oh, yeah, that worked. Yeah, that looks very pasty.
Just like my man.
For all y'all watching being weirded out, shut the fuck up. These are my brothers.
Hey, they can't even see nothing. Except that camera.
Except, the camera we're recording with.
Well, Glizzy's up.
That is an Asian ass hot dog.
Yeah, sausage. Hot dog, yeah.
By texture and taste, this reminds me mostly of
Spam.
yeah,
Bang.
Spam.
It's pretty much what that is.
What's it made out of exactly?
Tone it down flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not as salty.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
what-
actually really good.
What's it made of exactly? Do you know?
If I
pork.
had to guess, beef, chicken, and pork.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
I
not the
feel like
worst
it's
parts
the
of it.
same way how they make the Spam, because when I came to the US, Spam was the only thing that's closest to that. Except Spam was more like salty,
Yeah, salted meat.
all high on that sodium.
Oh yeah.
That'd be good fried, I'm sure.
I was like kind of weirded of like, what is it gonna be? Oh,
Is that another flavor?
it is. This is another fish one. I think. No, this is slightly different.
Oh, that is.
What's this?
Oh yeah, that's different. This is one of the what do I call it? One of the thing in the cow's stomach.
Oh, is that tripe?
Let me
A
see
worm?
What that means?
It's a
A trip,
Tripe. Yeah,
cow trip,
tripe.
beef trip,
I'm gonna keep saying tripe until you hear me.
tribe.
Tripe.
Beef tribe.
Yes.
I mean, tribe.
Tripe.
Cow tribe.
Good.
Beef tribe.
Yes.
Beef tribe.
Beef tripe. Yeah, because I knew you
So
could
the
make-
green, this one has a lot more kick than the fish.
really.
Oh, really?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I think the green one is more spicy.
This is.
Ooh, that
You
looks-
Yeah,
can
that's
try
chi-
it,
that's
or you can
definitely
just
chili.
have Kenton test it right away.
Let me
Okay, I actually love that.
see. Let me see.
It'll tell you which one's spicy.
Yeah, that's like green chili. Oh, that's. Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
It's not punching you as hard as the fish one.
I think it's more persistent than the fish.
It's a lot more persistent than it grows.
The fish went
really
straight
good.
up into like the back corners of my mouth with the spice.
Yeah.
Right? And this one's just sitting on my tongue.
Yeah.
But it's like really pleasant, mild burn. I
Yeah,
really
it's a
like
very green chili type deal going on here.
Yeah, that's not as bad as the. Well, I say bad. It's not as much of a kick as the fish.
it. Unless we haven't gone to the true kick one yet.
And then all of a sudden it just fucking whams us all in the back of the throat.
Right.
We're just like,
Right? Recording's done. None of us can breathe anymore.
I'm like spilling all over
it's
myself.
like we all took a scoop
That's
of
the
Devon.
plan all
Right.
along.
Just to ruin our podcast.
And kill us. Slowly poisoning us with all this food.
All right, Keon. Next one up.
Y'all ever had the bomb?
Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I had it with you.
I think that's Dorian.
Dorian? The jackfruit?
Not the jackfruit. The one stinks.
Yeah.
It tastes good.
Dorian.
Durian.
Oh, don't open these then.
What? Huh?
Durian.
Yeah, durians.
Jackfruits are more
Jackfruits are different.
on this.
But they're like
prettier
they're
smell.
pretty similar though.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, they're wafer straws.
Oh. Oh, why is mine broken? Damn.
Because you touch yourself at night.
How did you know?
I have a room right underneath you.
You
Giving out secrets on public.
We've been doing that.
Shaming.
Oh, that's
Damn.
weird.
Just fucking eat it.
Not me struggling.
'Cause I've had jackfruit before.
Whew.
And
It was not as strong as I was hoping it would be.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of glad it's not. I like the mild flavor.
My flavor is right, but it mostly tastes like
Alright.
sugar.
It does.
Well, people like me who like them, we want it stink. The stinkier, the better the taste.
Now you know how I feel about good pussy.
I don't know.
Not me debating it. Never mind.
Interesting. Yeah.
Something we'll talk about after.
I
Not bad.
really like that.
Yeah. Tastes pretty good.
And we got one more.
Kind of like cinnamony, vanilla-y,
Mm-hmm.
with the
And then
slight.
that fruit undertone.
What is that fruit?
Jackfruit or durian.
Mm.
It's a weird tropical fruit that smells like actual ass. But
Rotting garbage.
yeah, but it's pretty good. Izzy got one out of the Asian market a couple years back, and I tried it. Like I wasn't super into the actual fruit itself. Like it's just a very strong flavor that I don't really care for.
Mm.
But it's pretty. This is pretty good. Like this is the way they
Pretty good.
enjoy
I
it.
was there. I was there when Easy bought it.
Oh, that's right, you were.
My first time. First time trying jackfruit as well.
Oh, really? So how would you?
I've never.
Because jackfruit and durian are different.
They are different. I
They're
know
pretty
they're
good.
different. How similar would you say
Very
they are taste
different.
wise? Very different. I have to try
Very
it.
different. They're different. The meat is different.
Okay.
Because jackfruit's often used as a meat substitute for vegans. That's where it got its popularity from. At least in the West.
Fair enough. I have been schooled.
The more
I
you know.
noticed while I was editing the last couple episodes, I noticed I do this a lot. Like when I start to say if I haven't talked for a bit and I'm about to say a sentence, I always start it with a so. Like I've never realized I suck my tongue so fucking much.
It's my favorite thing to remove that from people's audio.
Psychoanalyzing.
Really?
I say favorite, but that's one of the things I have to typically
I love these.
I'm
These jellies.
excited for this.
I love these.
Oh yeah, mango jellies. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
These are mango.
Yeah.
I would
Damn
eat
it.
shit with these.
There's a little notch at the top.
What the hell?
Yeah. Oh shoot! This is gonna like leak out.
No, it actually has a pretty good constitution.
Oh, it just leaked.
There is some juice though. That's rich. Oh, that's
The
good.
package is kind of weird. I've never seen like Jellos packed
Ooh,
in,
that's good.
Yeah.
Oh my
in
god.
like a paper bag.
I think it's like wax
Probably
paper.
that was.
I think it's more like wax paper.
That sucking nose was obscene.
But yeah, you probably don't want to like have it stored in here for too long.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's good. Woo! I should have got like another box to put the.
Let's put this stuff in.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep sending it all on my laptop.
We'll just be surrounded by garbage.
Yeah, it's easy.
I'm probably just gonna eat the rest of this right now.
That's what I did. I
Oh, it's gone.
took mine down in one bite. That's why the ladies love me.
I'm just saying right now.
He is savoring now. You are making love to that.
That's why the ladies love me.
Jesus.
I think yeah, well, I'll finish that off. Well, while he finishes making love to his deal, we'll let the cameras focus on that. And I'm gonna grab a trash can.
Grab the one from the. Yeah.
There's another one in here. I would call it, but I want to split it.
Yeah, we just put that.
Are you talking to me or him?
I was gonna say you could grab the trash can from the weight room or the not the weight room.
Yeah,
That-
you know, with all this workout equipment in here.
In my family home, the laundry room and the weight room are basically the same room.
That's fair. In most homes, I feel that's also true.
My fiance's home's like that, yeah. Interesting.
Sweet juices.
Okay.
Oh.
just like a lot of sweets and candies, isn't it?
Bag of goodies.
Yeah, so there's Jellos, there's some
We got to do the pudding shots.
berries, and then there's some chocolate cups. That's chocolate cup.
Sweet.
You might need like a tiny little spoon or something.
No,
Or
we
you
use our
just-
tongues like real men.
Yes.
Pick your poison.
Yeah, lick that thing.
And then I think we'll go through the rest of these later.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about all the small stuff. Let's see some millings and all types of stuff.
Yeah, probably actually made something.
This is the communion.
The
wafer
communion
and juice
cup.
we used to, the cups. Yeah, we used to have it back in my church.
Yup.
Were shaped just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see some hazelnut.
Smells really good.
I remember them taste like a lot better when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
But this is not.
Hmm.
It's alright. But I feel like it was a lot better.
You definitely almost need a utensil for this.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was nuts at the top
Hmm.
or cookies. You
I'm
know,
gonna cook all the way through.
Yeah.
That's very solid.
Use your tongue. Dig it in.
Like digging out a pool.
Left and right. Top and bottom. It's a good practice. Well,
Yeah, you're so lucky you can't hear what's going on. You too, podcast listeners. Fluffy's over here being nasty.
I'll go get his food.
Get a couple, please.
Yeah.
No.
Oh well.
Damn.
Never mind.
But no, from what I have tasted so far,
Just the little cookie bits themselves is delicious.
yeah,
For being real.
reminds me of those. What do you call those? Like cookies that are like flat but have like all chocolate on one side, and then it's like striped chocolate on the other side.
Oh, fudgerons?
So, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Keebler, fudgerons?
Keebler, yeah, Keebler, yeah. Where the mascot was like this like elf gnome thing.
Yep.
Yep.
Keebler fudgerons.
Eee.
Oh no, he's gonna stab me.
And there's only one little spoon.
No, that's fine.
Does he give you a knife?
Yeah.
Yep. And he took the spoon.
I did the walk up there.
Wow.
In fairness, it's a butter knife. It's okay. It actually works pretty well. I don't know what that white stuff at the bottom was.
Well, you're supposed to mix it
Yeah.
together with truffle butter.
You don't want to know. Just eat it.
Fair enough. I will not ask no
Something
questions. Too late.
Double that too.
It's nothing weird.
Is that like frosting?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Distant from my bones.
That's good.
We'll do the other little treats from that bag later. Let's do a couple things out of Hizerp. What these be?
Oh, these are in English. So.
Oh, fuck out of here.
We're trying to do foreign food only.
Chocolates?
Only do authentic.
See, alright, so I don't like chocolates.
You say you don't like
You don't
chocolates?
like chocolates?
So, yeah, you guys don't know that?
No, we knew, but I figured you'd be a little more like tactful about it. So as it turns out, both of those hearts were just for
Chocolate are
you.
not my thing.
Yeah,
But white chocolate is not considered chocolate.
because it's super
Apparently.
isn't. It's not a type of chocolate, no.
Yeah, it's like a byproduct.
I like milk chocolate. These are
Actually,
like kind of dark and milk mixed.
Okay,
Huh.
there's
These
a
are
couple
pretty
different,
good.
a couple different ones in here.
Yeah, there are 3 of each kind.
Sweet,
Actually 4, I think.
awesome.
Maybe Kayla will try them.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah, I
very
started
considerate. of her.
realizing that she's there, and I was like, oh
That's
well,
very
I already
considerate.
packed everything. It's
She's
too
here
late.
sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh.
She's your replacement.
Yeah, until you come back anyway.
When are you coming back?
When are you coming back in?
When are you coming
When are
back?
you coming back?
September.
September. I thought you're coming back for the summer. Is that plan not happening no more?
Oh wow.
Reminder that we are
You
recording.
know,
So.
my parents already went back. That's where all these necks came from.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Yeah, they went to China.
Dang.
Okay.
They legit a week. Literally, they told me a week before they left. They'd be like, "Yo, we need you to write a notification so we can post on the door that we're going to China." I was like, "Oh, okay. Wait, what? You going to China?" Yeah, we got the ticket and everything within a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta show the
See,
camera.
funniest story.
The shape.
They went back because there was.
Oh,
that's my FaceTime. My
I didn't even
grandma.
notice that.
And then old people, they look old, and then they look like vulnerable.
Fair.
Looked like she was dying. So my mom was worried. So that was the reason that we went back. And then
we can do it. I believe. There we go.
the reason why she looked like that was because she was not eating.
Little seahorses.
Mom wasn't eating at China?
Yeah, little seahorses.
Think about it. We probably should just use one of y'all phones to do that.
Yeah. Man, oh man. Are these good fucking chocolates?
This is really good chocolate.
Yeah, these are great.
Yup. Yup.
Oh my goodness. All right. We got one more thing in this layer to look at.
What the fuck?
And these are... Okay, these feel like pocky sticks.
What these be?
Yeah, a pocky stick, but kind of like
Yeah.
reverse. You know how they put like the coating outside? This is the one inside.
Ooh.
Inside.
I'm assuming if green was matcha, pink strawberry.
Yeah, basic.
Nice.
Cool.
Where the fuck did you get those chocolates?
I'm sure we can look it up. If the name's on
Costco?
it. Costco?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm about to go to Costco now.
I could send you, like, if you guys like that, I could send you.
Man, these sticks are all
The
broke
whole,
all the fucking
a
way up.
whole bag was like
They're what?
$9.
The sticks in these are broke all the fucking way up.
They're pretty
Yeah.
good.
They're really good.
I think these are like, the chocolate I think is definitely not
These are
produced in the US.
No,
I only
definitely
see
not.
them once.
Most definitely not.
I only seen them once. And I've been here 2 years.
Not that caliber of chocolate you do not get in the U.S. very often.
There's 4 different flavors. There's, I believe, caramel. There's dark chocolate. There's original. There's milk truffle. And I think that's it.
I had the original one. That was really good. I want to try the milk truffle. That sounds good.
I tried 2 of them. They were both life changing.
That's fair. This is really bad to know that these exist for me. I'm very fat.
Get you back into candy and sweets.
Right?
It's okay. I can join you, baby. Just as long as you buy some for me too.
That's fair.
These strawberry ones are
Life changing.
scary.
Yeah.
Scary good.
The matcha.
I
I'm
also
a big
fuck
fan of
with
matcha.
in the big way.
Oh, we're gonna have to like cleanse our palates because we got some drinks in here too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
This boy knows us. The boy knows us very well.
little do we know, this is just the same box that he got from his parents. He just repackaged, just resent it to.
I mean, shit. If you want to do that, boy, never feel bad. You ever want to re-gift us some shit? We ain't never gonna be mad about it.
Really? Thank you, Kian. This is a great gift.
This is a fantastic gift,
Yeah.
and this can't be cheap at all.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it.
We are so glad you were thinking about us.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Every night.
Every night at 12 o'clock,
12 p.m. exactly.
I think about the boys.
All right, Keon. Every night when he's
So
laying
these
in
are
bed.
just cookies. I don't know what flavor, but they're good.
They look like butter cookies or butter rounds.
Like these, usually like probably, I was surprised how good they were. It's just like, oh, cookies. They look nice.
Yeah, I think they're just
Thank
butter
you.
crackers. They're really good.
Milk crackers.
Very nutty.
Yeah, they just,
Do you want some of these, Kenton?
it's like, it's almost like
Yeah.
popcorn. You just, you know,
He
you
has
put
another
them in the
bag.
mouth.
No, fuck you.
I'll just take the whole other bag myself.
That is very pleasant. It's very similar to like the Dutch cookie tins, the cookies in the
Yeah,
tin.
yeah,
Mm.
Pretty well.
Yeah, like
People-
biscuits.
Listening out there, it is a universal fact that if you want to win somebody over, food is the way to go.
Yeah.
If you want to show people how much you care about them, food is the way to go.
My fiance knew that.
Yep. Man.
That's why we cooked her up and ate her.
What did you say?
Did he
You
stutter?
say raw tomato?
No. He said that's why he cooked her up and ate her. But, you know, close enough. Oh, my God. Okay. Want to do a little bit of a palate cleanser.
A little bit of a drink.
A little bit of drink. I like
There's
lychee.
3 flavor, one of the same kind. You know,
Yep.
lychee is
That's it.
just good.
I see lychee, peach, and cranberry. Grape delight. I'll let y'all choose. Whatever y'all want.
Lychee?
What's this one?
With lychee?
Yeah.
Lychee.
At least
Sparkling water.
Lychee
You're
berries.
saying it like it's freaking milk.
Lychee is the most
I did do
my
say
favorite one.
What's lychee taste like?
Lychee's so good.
Well,
Lychee is
I'll
pretty
find
good.
out.
We're not gonna be able to describe it. It is. There's nothing you can
Tastes
really.
like lychee.
It honestly, it tastes like lychee. It's good, but I cannot describe you what it tastes like. It's one of those kind of like unique. There's nothing
Unique
I can.
taste.
And they're like orange and lime, but they just taste like Sprite and Fanta. So I just like, wow.
0 sugar, 0
Yeah,
calories,
Sparkling
0
water.
fat.
Actually, yeah.
So it's got.
0 sugar, 0 fat.
Does it have 0 taste? Let's find out.
Nope.
That's way more good than it should be for being completely 0.
I don't know if they like.
Mm.
I don't think there's absolutely no sugar in there because it
There's-
definitely tastes sweeter
Yeah,
than the
it has-
regular
It has 5 grams of
sparkling.
Mm.
erythritol. I've never heard of that, but it's some kind of carbohydrate. 5 grams of it.
Yeah. That is good.
Like that's way better than any like sparkling water, like a flavored sparkling water should be.
Mm-hmm.
White peach.
Got me burping up this
Absolutely.
Oh, no, right? Okay.
Wow. That's
Is it good?
fantastic.
Lychee is good.
Now, is all this stuff that we can maybe get just at like one of the Chinese stores, or is this like?
I can check Pacific Rim.
Some of them do.
Yeah, I mean,
Some of them are exclusive. Because, you know, my
Yeah.
mom brought them back from China.
fair.
Regional.
We can
But
probably
the
find.
drink, you can get it.
Yeah,
Mm.
I've seen these somewhere before.
Mm.
It's really fucking good though.
Mm-hmm.
Also, with internet, we can probably track these down.
I mean, this is in English completely. There's no.
this is true. That's true.
Yeah. I want to say anything in English, you can probably get it here.
Fair,
There's
yeah.
Chai Force just says chai in like vaguely like ink stroke script and like
That is true. I probably should have realized as soon as I was able to read something on there.
All right.
it's at least sold.
All right.
Look like from the
Some kind of
pictures, they
little-
look like shortcakes. Or
It
something.
look yeah. What we got here?
Oh, try it. Let me know
My
what you think
favorite
that is.
things that you can get like
I think I know what this is. I've had something like this.
If this explodes in my mouth,
It won't.
It
it's
wouldn't
not
be.
like me.
It'll be a normal Thursday.
oh thank God.
Oh, what? Weird. What in the hell?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Keep your reactions to yourself. I haven't had any yet.
You better hurry up.
Wait,
Why does this smell like a dog?
is this not for humans?
No, it is for humans.
Yeah, but fucking better be.
You think that was dog poop?
It smelled like it. Why is it fish flavored?
It's not fish flavor. It's meat.
Oh.
It's a meat floss.
Meat floss.
Meat floss cake. I mean, cookie, cake, whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Meat floss pastry. Meat floss pastry.
Tastes weird.
It tastes interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
It
I'm
is
not upset
different.
eating this.
I'm gonna finish it.
I was gonna say I'm gonna finish this. I actually would say I like it. It's just very interesting because that's not a texture I've ever associated with this kind of flavor.
No.
Because it's the texture of a
That's
very
why it's
light
ripping.
pastry.
Yeah.
A rips like that, but it's still very dense at the same time.
Yeah.
I expected there to be like a pasty kind of filling.
No, it's soft.
That's one of the most unique things I've tried.
My brain is still trying to figure out what it is
Right.
I'm eating.
Yeah. It's really good though. At least I think so.
Wow.
I'm like, should I think of this as bread? Should I think of this as like it says it has meat in it, or like in the word,
It defies categorization.
Moon cake without the moon.
and then cake, yeah. So weird.
I don't know. These are weird. They came out like I don't know when they came out, but they got pretty popular.
I can see why. I would knock back.
Huh.
I'll probably knock back like 2 of these in the sitting.
Yeah, I'll finish that later. Interesting.
All right. That was new.
Yeah.
Looks like we got something sesame based here.
Back in 2011. Oh yeah. Black sesame seed cookie
Ooh.
or not cookie. I don't know what these cards. They just like
They look like rice bars.
they put. Oh yeah. Kind of, okay. So think about like Rice Krispie treat.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, it's sesame seed and
A lot
I
less
believe
sugar.
peanut.
Ooh.
We do have citrus too.
I was gonna say, I'm just trying not to overly destroy it.
You might want to chew them a little bit more than regular ones.
Fair enough.
But for me, I had a difficult time
That's
digesting it.
Gee.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know. Well, my stomachs are not like they digest very slowly.
Fair.
In a way, sometimes they like stuck in your stomach. You know, uncomfortable.
God, I'm gonna have to burp so much later.
Ooh. Oh, I love sesame stuff. I love sesame.
Yeah, sesame stuff's really good.
Sesame stuff.
The build?
It's like a peanut.
You know,
Reminds
it's
me
like
of a Rice
it's a what is it, a Babe Ruth? That's the peanut one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like. You're right. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Fluff is in heaven.
Yep. Wow.
All right. Fluff, we got one more. We got one more thing to try.
Okay.
Is
There's only one thing left.
Yep. We got the other bag of
Damn, that was
chips.
fast.
It's your mom.
You say that was fast, bro. It's been like 50 minutes. It's been almost an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Time flies.
Time flies when you're having snacks.
Honestly.
I'm fine. So when you're eating good. What's the last one?
The tomato lays.
Oh, my favorite.
Really?
Really?
Stuff. My favorite, yeah. And the tomatoes out here doesn't taste like that one. I don't know if you guys like that.
We'll see.
The tomatoes.
Did you just say good tomatoes?
He did.
Yeah, it's a tomato flavor.
The non-Americanized
They're not
tomatoes.
right?
Not generally.
I don't know. I've never had like a tomato chip that tastes like that, even though it says tomato. You know.
That smells like tomato soup.
That smells like tomato soup.
It does.
That tastes like tomato soup. I see
Ooh.
why you liked it. I'm not gonna lie, this chip, I don't think it's gonna be my favorite.
That's fair.
Tomatoes and me.
I fucks with this.
Yeah, he has a weirder version of tomatoes. Oh, ooh, there it goes.
I fucks
I
with
just stuff that's like the sweetness to savory balance
It's weird.
is like stuff that's like really sweet and also really savory, like Sloppy Joe, stuff like that. I tend not to
Yeah,
support,
that's what that is.
and that's what this is. Right?
And that's why he doesn't like it, yeah.
So that's why.
Now,
You don't like? Oh,
he doesn't, Fluffy doesn't like it because of his aversion to this kind of thing. But I will say,
yeah.
it tastes really good.
Yeah, I fucks with this. This is good.
I think this will be his favorite. It's not my favorite. I'm definitely leaning more towards the fried chicken, the crispy
I'll say
grilled
if
chicken.
you like tomato flavored stuff,
Or-
this is the
Yeah.
shit.
This is really good if you're really into tomatoes.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
All right.
I also like the chicken one though.
Because this tastes like the grilled cheese
Or
dip
she
in the
both
tomato
like a
soup.
fried chicken.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to try this in like some cheese dip.
Ooh.
Ooh. Now,
I feel like
now
that-
you're talking my
I
language.
feel like that would taste really good.
I would fuck with that in a big way, actually.
Oh my god.
What
That-
about
that speaks to
mixing
me.
the chicken chips and these chips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. 'Cause
And the
like,
cheese dip.
tomato. Okay, I mean that's always gonna taste good because the cheese
Yeah.
dip. Because like tomato and chicken ain't really like a
No, it's not. I was just curious.
like it kind of it's sort of a thing. Like you got like chicken. It's not carbonara. What's the name?
Parmesan?
That. Thank you. Chicken
Okay,
parm.
Chicken parm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which is like covered in marinara sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And like some chicken dishes that do that, but for the most part,
I hate chicken parm.
I'm not a fan of chicken parm either. I think for different reasons, but I've never really been chicken parmesan. You know it's like
You probably haven't had it. It wouldn't surprise me if you hadn't had it because it's a
Chicken parmesan. Joe likes that, I think.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
Joe loves it.
Chicken
Well,
parmesan.
it's usually something that you only get like in a household, like something that your mom would make. It's kind of like a lower class dish in the U.S. I want to say, like a working class dish in the U.S.
Because it's basically a chicken breast, butterfly, pounded flat, deep, not even deep fried, like pretty shallow fried.
Parmesan.
And then it's smothered in marinara sauce and parmesan. It's like someone said, "I want a pizza," but they only had chicken on end.
Yeah.
Shit's delicious to me, bro. I will go to any Italian restaurant.
People love chicken parm.
I
Like,
think you
nothing
can get it
against
at Uccello's.
You can get it pretty
Uccello's-
much anywhere that serves like. It's like the most like basic bitch of like Italian cuisine. I don't even know if it is Italian or not, but I know it's very
It
heavily
feels
associated.
Italian because it has marinara sauce.
Yeah, most Italian places will have chicken parm.
Italians do not come after us right now. I'm not in the mood.
We're just
but-
saying what we got here. We're
Right.
just saying what we got.
In my lived experience.
Yeah, like people love chicken parm. I've never been. I think it's mostly because I've just never had good chicken parm. It's always been like fucking school lunch chicken parm.
Oh, that's what you're talking. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised why you don't. Yeah. Okay.
so I've just never had like, a good chicken parm. I've never cared to.
Yeah, that's not even chicken parm.
Right? Maybe one day I'll make my
Well,
own.
it
or
just
some
doesn't
shit.
taste like chicken. It's just marinara sauce and cheese.
Yeah.
It's the flavor.
Yeah,
Like, it's
Yeah.
marinara
If it's-
sauce and cheese and it has some protein in there.
I
But
was
you
gonna
don't
say,
really taste it.
it's marinara sauce, cheese, and the worst cut of chicken. It's just chicken breast. So, not to.
All depending on where you get it.
That's fair.
And how it's prepared.
This is not to be
You
super
know-
contrarian.
I'm not saying anybody's wrong here because everybody has their different experiences at
If I
different
have
places.
to go to
He
a
is saying
Michelin
that.
star
Every time they say
restaurant
stuff
to
like
get
that,
a
they're saying
serviceable dish, it's not a good dish.
You say that, but steak is kind of like that too.
I disagree on that.
I hated steak for the longest time until I learned how I liked it.
Yeah.
I needed to know how to order it and
Well,
all the different cuts and different, types of rarities you can.
Even now
cook
that
it
I
at.
know how I like steak, I still have to either do it homemade or go somewhere like really high end to get good steak. Like I've been like going to like Texas Roadhouse and getting like a steak meat, even if I get a medium rare, is not has not been a good experience for me, no matter what.
Oh yeah, I almost never order a steak when I go out.
So that's why
Unless
I
I
say,
know it's
that
gonna be
gets medium rare,
smothered
you
in
just go
something.
buy a
Yeah.
cow.
Like some of the Applebee's steaks that you can get, where they're like basically served in shrimp scampi sauce, and you're like, I fuck with that every day.
with that. Yeah.
It's really unless.
But you see what I mean?
Despite
though, right?
that, though, I've had genuinely bad versions of it at Applebee's because Applebee's sucks. But
Applebee's is where you go to honestly not feel.
Applebee's is where you go for a happy hour, so you can get a serviceable drink, and Applebee's is where alcoholics go.
Yes.
What is that thing? Artichoke and dip?
Artichoke dip. See, Applebee's has
Spinach
good
artichoke.
Artichoke spinach
The
dip.
appetizers
Yep, spinach
were
artichoke.
cheap.
Applebee's
They got that
appetizers
pretty
are
good.
pretty good. The quesadilla
Honestly,
burger,
I like Applebee's steak.
I've never had a steak at Applebee's.
But when I've ordered garlic
glad I
cheesy potatoes at Applebee's, and I've gotten out just regular potatoes with cold shredded cheese on top, you can only have that shit happen so many times before you lose.
Yeah,
all taste.
I would commit crimes.
Okay.
I would probably commit crimes. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn video off for now.
My God.
All right. Once again, thank you so very much, Keon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that was excellent.
No problem. I was not expecting you guys to eat it all.
Yeah, well,
My
we
God.
took bits and pieces. We didn't eat all of it yet.
Okay, I think
It's
this grape is my favorite
oh yeah.
of the drinks. I love leche, but this is a nice blend between that like old fashioned like Concord grape flavor and more like a tart sweet grape flavor, and I think it hits home like pretty hard.
It reminds me, in the most stereotypically black kind of way, it reminds me of grape soda.
Well, then I'll probably love grape soda.
You'll probably love grape soda.
Yeah.
Very much like Fanta grape.
Yeah.
Be showing up at
Grape
black households and
soda.
parties being like, you guys got grape soda?
I got some grape soda.
No, well, let me show you.
I love grape soda.
If even that.
All right.
I'm not trying to go super long.
I might bounce.
Okie dokie, bro.
Yeah.
Well, say goodbye to the people before you go.
Oh, goodbye, people. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, Keon.
Yes, sir. Thanks
Once
for the
again,
goodies.
Love
Thank
you,
you
man.
so much. We love you, bro.
Please come back.
Love
soon.
Please come
you.
back.
Please come back.
You got to come back before the wedding, man.
Please.
Or actually, that's a
Look.
pretty good time to come back. We got to do groomsmen shit.
Yes.
You got to be here for it.
What is groomsmanship?
The fun things to do is being a groomsman.
Looking at
Really?
Go in a
Like
strip
going to
club.
the strip club?
Yes.
having parties with vaginal paraphernalia.
Yes.
All right. I'll think about it. I'll keep that in mind.
All right.
All right, Keon. Have a good night, bro.
Bros, have a good night.
Yep.
See you, bud.
Later, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to a video, and there's a guy who was just going over like how to more successfully do video recordings and editing, and he was like, try to work in systems everywhere you can, and think of it as think of video recording and the process as like a process of systems. And so it's like whatever you can do to make shit easier, like that whole clapping deal makes stuff so easy to line up later on until we get a better solution. But anywho, that was really good.
Delicious stuff.
Delicious stuff.
Absolutely.
Absolutely love our friends. But
I'm taking a nap. Holy shit.
right, like with that, let's try to wrap this episode up pretty quickly. Not gonna do a super long one, but what I did want to talk about is something we've both been kind of obsessed with the last like week or two since
Yes.
that fucking No Straight Roads music.
Yes.
Oh my god, that music is so good.
This house has been running entirely off of No Straight Roads music for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Like we had a whole Christmas party here, and before that, and before it started, we were just playing the Christmas version, the Christmas album,
Which is amazing.
which is really good.
Too.
It's
Like,
so good. The
they-
Christmas remix.
yeah, they're all amazing. They released it was an update, but it was a Christmas update after their initial release, like 2 years after I think their initial release or something. And you can go back and replay all of the bosses using that Christmas track. But not only does the song change, but the entire characters change, the set changes, their costumes change. It's
by a lot too.
Yeah,
like it's not a small change. It's like straight up set change. Like it was because I expected Zook and Mayday to have like some like festive thing. Like I expected them to be in costume.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Zook, Mayday, the scenery, the bosses you're fighting, the characters you're talking to, all of that stuff changes. At least for the outside of cut. Yeah, it doesn't persist in cutscenes.
Outside of mandatory like story related cutscenes, specific to the story, it changes. It all changes.
Like, and it's not small changes either. It's crazy.
Yeah, so good. And there's like 3 or 4 different remixes, maybe even 5 of each and every boss fight too. So, and as you unlock more things in the game, you unlock more parts of the city. You bring power back to, the world that game takes place in. You can unlock more of those remixes for those boss battles. So, it's again soundtrack fire. If you still have not checked it out yet, definitely at least go to Spotify. Type No Straight Roads and listen to some of that.
Just listen to that soundtrack. It's so... It is... And it's funny. For a game in which EDM is technically the villain, quote unquote, that EDM is on point. Mm-hmm. That EDM is so good.
Yeah.
Like the EDM... Whoever did that EDM was going way too hard.
They didn't need to go as hard as they did.
But I'm so glad they did. That music is... I gotta say, Eve's boss battle music, I thought would be my favorite. Mm-hmm. It is wild to me how much Sayu's music... Like, Sayu's J-pop, or... Honestly, it's like hyper-pop. Hyper J-pop is so crazy, just... bouncy and fun, and in a way that I did not expect for me to like the way that I do.
Right.
Obviously, the Vaporwave remix is my favorite of her music.
Yep, the funkiest. But even like just her bass music is stupid fun to listen to. Mm-hmm. It's so crazy fun to listen to, and it's so energetic. I was just like, I went disc golfing Saturday morning, and like the drive back is like almost like a 50-minute drive, and on the drive back, like I was still listening to the whole soundtrack, and it got to the Sayu stuff, and I was just listening through it, and I was just like bouncing in the fucking car, like having so much fun, and like I couldn't get enough of that song. It's so good. Yeah. I gotta say, playing back the game, because I played it once on the Switch. And there were some problems, some bugs. The graphic quality wasn't the greatest, but I still had a good time. It was still a fun game. I was still able to get through it. Mm-hmm. But playing again I played it on the PS5. It was the PS4 version on the PS5, but it worked. It looks a lot better than obviously the first time I played through it, but the experience I felt was a lot better and more fun because I was playing with my fiance. That's one thing.
That definitely helps.
But I don't know. I just think that the experience was, I don't know, nostalgic almost. Just because I played it once through already.
That's fair.
Maybe. But it also kind of took me back to like kind of back in the day when like me and my sister played a lot of games together. Mm-hmm. And it kind of, I guess that like nostalgia playing with somebody and really enjoying a game together, like next to somebody,
right?
With that co-op.
I was gonna say, couch co-ops really aren't. They definitely fallen out of style.
Mm. In lieu for like online co-op play,
it's a lot easier, especially on PlayStation or PC. Like those, you don't really find like couch co-ops like that anymore. And really like No Straight Roads and It Takes Two.
Yeah.
Like the first two that come to mind. I'm sure there's like a few others, but there's not many these days that let you just do like sit with a person or have a person. Even though me and you played it obviously online, but you and your fiance were able to play it literally couch co-op.
Right.
Yeah, no, that does definitely invoke like a feeling from a long time ago.
Right, and it feels like those games that are doing that more and emphasizing that more are bangers. Like they're starting to be more recognized as good,
really
fun
good
games that get their due diligence and whether it be awards, recognition, something. Right. So I don't know. I guess that would be kind of my hope for the future is to see more games. Of that style where it's co-op, really emphasizing teamwork, versus just fighting against each other, but it's like actual teamwork.
It's fun to see actual co-op because the Metronomic, they're working on a new game. I think we saw, but it looked like kind of like open world,
something like that. I have to look at it again, but it looked really interesting. The art style, beautiful. So
I'm hoping it's music based.
With the name of the
I was going to say from a company called Metronomic, like you would assume it's music based, but we'll see kind of how that works. And I like I love games in which the music is like incorporated into the whole game. So it's like Crypt of the Necrodancer, Cadence of Hyrule, Hi-Fi Rush, I believe does this. But I also kind of like of music being the world theme, not necessarily the game theme. Even though obviously there's like, so there's like the DK West raps where you're doing some stuff on beat. The track you're like kind of rolling down. It was a little weird because I got a chance to play that a little bit because it's like the track you're going down is so reminiscent of like Guitar Hero, but none of your movements are on any particular musical beat. And even just watching you and your fiance play like the Sayu boss battle, the Eve boss battle, the Aniyu, what's her name? Yinu.
Yeah.
Like nothing is like you're not really. There's very few elements of the fight that's being done on beat. There's stuff like the turret that when Mayday pulls that up, it's firing on beat, and that actually adds a really cool element to the song that's playing. But there's nothing really like you're not beholden to playing the game on beat, but music just permeates the world that you're in. That is pretty nice.
I don't know. That was something that I felt like when I was watching Kenton play it, that I felt like I would have wanted more of. As a player is to be more. I see where you're coming from, where you like that it like permeates like the world and like the story, but I don't know. I would have wanted to be like beat everything I was doing, but
the reason I feel like I feel this way about it is because I've been playing other games that do that, and it's like, and it was hitting a point where like any music based game was music based solely not solely, but music based all the way down to the game mechanic level. And it was kind of nice seeing a game that didn't have that in particular. Not that I would have been upset if it did. Like I don't think I would have been very upset. It would have been kind of cool to see like more of the boss battles have like that musical element to it.
But the variation was enjoyable.
The variation is definitely more enjoyable because it's definitely more of just an adventure, almost hack and slash. Not quite hack and slash.
Kind of like it's something that I actually saw in one of the trailers for No Straight Roads, and I didn't really quite realize it at first, but it's actually like one of the marketing points of the game is like the enemies attack on beat, but you don't have to. You could just hack and slash attack on whatever beats you want. It doesn't even have to be on beat. You can just go wild because you're not beholden to the EDMs. Like everything has to have order. Everything has to be on
rock
beats
stars.
Because you're rock stars.
Fair enough.
And you can play to the beat of your own drum, essentially. Which is a really interesting theme. And maybe they just didn't want to do everything to the beat as a developer.
It is a difficult
because that would have been really hard to actually program, I can imagine.
Right.
But the way that they justified that made sense in the world.
Because you're two little rock stars.
But I do agree, and that's why I think I really want to play Hi-Fi Rush, because I think that gameplay, the way that you play that, is much more like everything has to be on beat.
You would probably really like Hi-Fi Rush, or at least seeing it. Because that's something I really want to play as well.
Well, honestly, I don't think that I personally would play No Straight Roads. I don't think the visual style is very interesting, but I think that I would get kind of irritated with it very quickly, and if not bored.
the irritation will really get
I
to
feel-
you after playing
yeah.
a boss battle for like 15 minutes, doing the same thing and trying to like get the boss down to a certain like point to where it goes into the next phase.
Yeah.
If you miss certain things, yeah, it's gonna like recycle the phase sometimes, or you might miss a couple hits. It's like, oh well, okay, the boss is gonna do a thing, and it's gonna recycle. So there were a lot of frustrating parts in some of those battles for sure. Yeah. I definitely agree that
I'm going to say something that's going to sound like I'm disagreeing with you, but it is an agreement. It is the other side of the coin of Sayonara Wild Heart. Like, you know what I mean? It is very reminiscent of that type of world and kind of aesthetic and artistic aesthetic,
what you're saying.
but not the gameplay hook that you got from Sayonara Wild Heart.
Well, Sayonara Wild Heart was interesting because it was such a small experience.
That too.
But it was just a love letter to that kind of game.
Yeah.
And so I personally, if Sayonara Wild Heart was a 6-hour game, I would have hated it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because it was something that you went in, and each experience, they had a bunch of different like stages, right? Each one was discreet, very well crafted.
Yeah.
Right? And ended when it needed to.
And you're playing a music video.
Yeah.
You're playing a music visualizer.
You play a music visualizer. If they tried to take that and build it out into a full feature length thing, I think they would have ended up padding it with BS.
That's fair.
Right. And it would have lost me very quickly, I think. But I do get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
Which, small side story about Sayonara Wild Hearts. I think you were there when this happened. I got Sayonara Wild Hearts from somebody showed me. I was like, I have to buy this game. Bought it immediately for the Switch. This was back when we were still in college. I showed this dude the game. I handed him the Switch. 4 hours later,
Oh yeah,
I turned around and he has completely beaten the whole game. Or you're like one stage away from like beating the whole game. Or something like
basically,
that.
you were like,
Did you just?
we were just sitting in like capstone.
It was capstone,
pitches.
yeah.
Capstone pitches, and then like, well, the whole time I was back there, I was like,
He was into that game.
I remember that.
that
Actually.
thing sucked me in.
It did.
I remember asking you what that was, and you started to explain it, but you were so into the game that like you didn't fully explain it, and I was just like left like, okay, it looks fun.
It's very fun. It's such a good little experience. Oh man, but yeah, no straight roads.
In particular, May's characterization
It's a little annoying.
in No Straight Roads, I can't stand.
I'm right there with you. There's parts of her where it's like, okay, this is pretty typical like Saturday morning cartoon, and then there's times where it's like, okay, I need you to like tone that down a little bit. I just need you to like ring that back just a littlest bit,
Yup.
or the loudest bit, either one.
Because like I don't. Well, as we were playing, I was like trying to find what part of her was genuine, right? But all of it was everything that I saw was the like that front that you put up in high school when like the cartoonish like
Yeah.
I'm trying to be. I don't want to say I'm trying to be a bad bitch because that I feel
She
like
was
is
being quirky.
inaccurate. But
She was
she's
very quirky to the point of like this feels like you said, like this feels like a
Forced.
mask.
Yeah.
But that was her, like unequivocally through the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
It is her personality and her characterization is very greeting.
Because typically for most people, that kind of quirkiness is a cover for something or masking for something, and it's not. It's part of who they present themselves, but it's not necessarily like who they are.
In just about any other story, there would be a revelation that she is a deeply hurt person or a deeply flawed character, and this was the best way for her to present herself to the world.
Yeah.
To overcome whatever that hurt was. Except in No Straight Roads, that character is played completely 100% sincere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so it's a characterization that's like, ugh.
That's one thing that's interesting about that game though is like it's mostly boss battles.
It is.
It's mostly boss battles. And like there may be like leading up to the boss battle, they call it the approach. And it's really just fighting the same kind of enemies over and over with the different bosses, just on different boss stages, you know, themed boss stages.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like if they had the team, the budget, the time to flesh out more, something that wasn't just that, kind of like a rinse and repeat almost of like the same formula, I guess.
What's really funny is this actually kind of goes back to what Dom just said. So you could either go the route of more money, more team, fleshing it out to be even more of a thing, or go the Sayonara Wild Hearts route and like just strip it back to the boss battles. This literally could just be a from one boss to the next with no like the whole city thing, the underground thing. And I understand of like being able to like upgrade your weapons and stuff, and upgrade the drumsticks, the guitar, and all that with different perks. It's a little like just watching it from the outside. It was a little weird seeing that because it's like that's a big upgrade tree for a game that doesn't really
need it much. Yeah. And it definitely did. Like we didn't use half of the abilities we unlocked. Right. We didn't even know how to activate the ultimate skill until the
I was going to say, y'all were struggling.
We were trying to figure that out until it was like, is it pressing this button both of us at the same time? It's like, oh yeah, that's how you do it. But it's like we got to the very last battle before actually doing that. So yeah, it definitely didn't need as much of those, you know, skill trees and levels as it had.
Well, the other thing is, I saw from what little of the game I saw, it seemed like what's the guy's name? Zook.
Yep.
Got at least some like characterization and character like arc. And I was there for the whole thing, but it didn't seem like May got that same treatment.
It's very weird because I joined in right around the time you guys did the DK West rap. So when you join in at a certain point, it feels like Zook is the main character. And then by the end of it, it's like, no, Mayday's the main character. I guess there's like, yeah, technically they're both the main character, but like the way the story goes and the way like the characters play out, it's definitely focused on Mayday, and she doesn't feel like the main character in most places.
Yeah.
Or at least a few places that I ended up seeing.
Right, and it definitely is weird because, yeah, for the most part, at first you're like, okay, Mayday, she's the leader, the main character, but throughout the story, she constantly is like, no, there is no leader, we're both kind of the thing, but then we're always taken back to Zook and his relationships with DK, but also other bosses in the world, such as Eve. He was in a kind of a relationship with Eve.
It's a heavily implied some kind of relationship.
Right, and DK West was trying to be in a relationship with her back in that time, and he's complaining that Zook takes all his friends, his girlfriend, Eve at the time. It heavily shifts to Zook.
Yeah, and to the point of it doesn't really seem like any of the other musical bosses told a story in that kind of way.
Right.
The DK West raps, all three of them, tell a whole story. Of
long story.
A very long story about like this weird fraught relationship between Zook and DK West. Who are they biological brothers?
Yes.
Okay. I figure that's what it was. When you have a line like "You're no brother of mine," that's usually like a pretty good indicator. Yeah. But I wasn't sure if there was like some weird.
You guys played this game so much it started to show up in my TikToks.
Are you serious?
Yeah, really. When I say TikToks, I mean YouTube Shorts specifically, but like I started to get clips analyzing their music and being like, "This is why this song is so freaking good." And I was like,
"Fair."
Wait a second.
Hell yeah. The songs are good.
They are.
The songs are really good. Like, say whatever you will about the game, love it or hate it, the music is phenomenal.
Yeah, you cannot deny. And that's probably what the draw was for most people, and maybe the reason why most of them even continue to play it, just to hear the music.
Just to hear that music.
In the game sense.
That would be enough for me. Like, I would go through a lot of that stuff just to hear the music.
Yeah. But yeah, it heavily focuses on Zook in a weird spot, and then it kind of goes back to Mayday at the end with the whole cool Fyra thing, which was her whole deal. It seemed like they were really pushing that for her throughout, but they didn't dig deep. Like
to the point it became very obvious who the final boss was.
Honestly. But it's like, we didn't really truly get to understand too much of Mayday's, not past, sure, of course, and like intentions and stuff. So it's like, I feel if the company had the time and wanted to, had that maybe an extension of the game where maybe we dig more into that, because it definitely felt like Mayday was lacking in that area.
Yeah. Well, it's also one of those things where when you're making something like that, having the capacity to step when you're rushing to get your game finished.
Yeah.
It's also really hard to step back and be like, oh, throughout this whole experience, this has kind of shifted towards Zook in a weird way. Like, this is blah, blah, blah.
Shifted back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, that's because you're too busy trying to make, because you have to worry about the mechanics and the beat stuff and the music.
Yeah.
And tying everything together. And how does this flow? We have to finish this part, and we have to also, so we have to integrate the skill tree with everything else because we simply wanted to do that.
Right.
And it is because your vision is this wide,
Yeah,
right, and the story is maybe like this much of it, and so it's hard to keep all of that stuff balanced. It's why, God, it's a miracle that any good games are ever made.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh my God, yeah.
Our experience with, within the industry, what we do now, and our, educational careers, we're coming from an interesting point of understanding, like, okay, this is at baseline level what needs to be done to get a game out. So it's interesting just like analyzing a lot of these, games and things that we're playing and watching and consuming, and being like, okay, we like this, we're very critical of this, but we understand why people don't like it, and we also understand why developers maybe did this. Right? Where a lot of people are just like, oh, game sucks. We didn't like this. We hated that. Throw the game away. The devs are dumb. Like, meh.
One of these days, I'm probably going to rant about Game Freak and the Pokemon series. And that'll be a very deep dive into, like...
That could be an episode.
That is an episode in and of itself. Oh, my God. I've actually wanted to do video and video essays on this shit. Of, like... Not to get too deep into it, but there's a video I want to do of you don't want Game Freak to do another 2D game. And this is addressing the Pokemon community. It's like, you don't want Game Freak doing another 2D game because the only thing you'll find out is that the problems with Game Freak weren't fixed up just because. Like, there's a lot of people who complain that the moving over to 3D marked the decline of the Pokemon series. And it's like, no. What it marked was, Game Freak is actually not very good game designers, mechanically. 3D just kind of unmasked a lot of problems that the Pokemon, like the Game Freak's development process had. And a lot of people want them to go back to doing like HD 2D style. So I think Octopath Traveler will wrap up in a few minutes here.
Octopath Traveler was beautiful.
Octopath Traveler was beautiful. And a lot of people feel like they want to...
I think the video stopped.
Yeah, I'm not recording the shit. Okay, yeah, that means we gotta wrap up pretty quickly.
You have 10 seconds to wrap up your thought about Game Freak.
Game Freak sucks at making fucking games, and no matter what kind of style you put them in, it's not going to fix up the problems you have. You're only going to learn that they're really bad at making games. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a whole rant in and of itself. And it comes from a place of the fact that I love Pokemon. Like, I've been playing Pokemon literally since it came out in America. We're going on nearly over 25 years strong at this point. But that's for a whole different episode one day.
I just wanted to say very quickly too that I think because shit's so complex, that's why you see a lot of indie games that are successful or lauded critically. Are also very discreet.
Yes.
If you look at something like, it's very rare that you get something like Hades.
Yes.
Right. Most of the time,
matching with the rig up.
Yeah. Most of the time, you get something like The Return of the Obra Dinn.
Right.
Right. Or
something very stylized,
very interesting, but also something that a guy can execute in 4 years.
Right. There's not a lot of choice and branching that goes on with Return of the Obra Dinn. It is a lot that goes into it, but it's a lot more linear and a lot more easy to, because with something like Hades, you have to You have to go, can we keep this game interesting enough for somebody to play it 10 fucking times all the way through? Mm-hmm. Return to the Oberdin, you just want to experience the story and everything that comes along with it. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot easier to roll them through it.
Well, yeah, and you can get somebody that, like I've not played Return to the Oberdin all the way through. But it's still one of my favorite games. Right. Because it's masterfully crafted. Yeah. But, yeah, it's a whole other thing. And a lot of times, too, you'll see what happens with an indie game is they'll create something discreet that's really good. And then they'll use that success to continue build up off of it. Yeah. Like Dead Cells.
Yeah. All right. Well, my camera's yelling at me. Because apparently, I don't know how it used up that level of space.
Yeah.
It super fucking didn't. Yeah. That's okay.
Well, I think we covered everything we wanted to cover today.
I think we did. We ate some good food. Got to chill out with a friend of ours we haven't gotten a chance to talk to in a long time.
Yeah.
Talked about some really good music and a really good game.
Yeah.
All right.
Success.
Episode 5 in the bag. Happy holidays. Actually, this will probably go up post-holidays unless I put it in out of order. But either way, hope you guys had a good holiday. Hope you guys had a good New Year's. I hope whatever resolutions you guys put in place, you stick to. If you don't, that's okay. Resolutions are stupid anyway.
It's all about direction.
Mm-hmm. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will see you again next week.
Stay good.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Lady in the Tramp to shit.
Did you not think he was gonna do it?
It's not that I didn't think he was gonna do it. I wasn't expecting beard and mustache.